write this letter by the candle's flame. The jazz is low, I'm whispering your name. The paper takes the ink so willingly, the way the room accepts the melody. Each word I write is measured by a note. Each note I hear is something you once wrote. Into my life, the way a letter lands, with everything that passes through my hands. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. A letter written in the amber glow, to all the music only we would know. And every sentence swings along the page like a well-loved song from some forgotten age. I tell you of the cafe we once knew, where the piano played the whole evening through, where coffee cups were warm against our palms, and jazz was like a set of golden psalms. I tell you how the music still remains in every room I enter when it rains. The same old songs we heard in better days now fill these quiet rooms with vintage haze. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. Every letter is a kind of song, a way to say that where you are belongs to somewhere warm and full of melody, like every night we spent where we were free. I fold the letter and I set it down, and let the jazz play through this quiet town. Whatever happens, the music stays inside the letter for the rest of my days. The candle flickers and I sign my name, and everything around me stays the same. The jazz plays on beneath a silent moon. I've written what I meant to write, and soon make it where the letters go into the fragrant air. But for tonight, the candlelight and jazz were everything this evening truly has. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to everything the music ever was.
He opened up at 7 and he closed at what he felt, and never had a price list on the wall that he had dealt. If you came in and ordered, he would bring it to your place and say the coffee's free if you stay long enough for grace. Some people tried to leave cash on the table as they went. He'd pick it up and follow them outside to their descent. He'd say the conversation was the payment for the cup, and if you sat all day, you've more than made my morning up. He said, you pay me with the staying and the sitting and the word, with the 15 minutes extra and the story to be heard. The cafe owner who never charged for coffee understood that a business built on lingering is a very different good. The city sent an inspector once about the licensing fees. He sat and had a coffee and he couldn't quite find the disease in a business model built on generosity and time. So he paid the coffee with an hour and called that the fine. He closed the cafe in the end when his hands refused the pour, but the neighborhood still gathers on the sidewalk by the door. Each Tuesday morning someone leaves a thermos and a cup, because you pay him with the staying and it never quite adds up. He said, you pay me with the staying and the sitting and the word, with the 15 minutes extra and the story to be heard. The cafe owner who never charged for coffee understood that a business built on lingering is a very different good. Stay a little longer than you planned and pay him in your time. The cafe owner who never charged knew staying was the rhyme.
sopra Roma e ogni goccia fa una nota sul tendone del caffè. La città si fa più vuota, le tazze calde tra le mani, i giornali un po' bagnati, la vetrina fa tremare i colori consumati. Una coppia sotto un ombrello ride come nei romanzi e il pianista al fondo sala fa più larghi i nostri istanti. Pioggia su Roma, resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora. Dentro il vetro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti. Nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Le rotaie del tram brillano come nastri nella sera e il profumo di cacao fa la stanza più sincera. Ogni tavolo ha un segreto, ogni sguardo una canzone e il cucchiaino gira lento come il cuore in confusione. Pioggia su Roma, resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora. Dentro il vetro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti. Nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Se domani il sole torna, noi saremo già cambiati. Da una pioggia così lieve si esce sempre un po' salvati. Lascia stare la fretta, lascia correre la via. Questa musica gentile fa più grande casa mia. Pioggia su Roma, resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora. Dentro il vetro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti. Nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Piove piano sopra Roma, ma qui dentro c'è calore. Un caffè, un vecchio pianoforte e il silenzio che ha colore. She finished it on Thursday with the last of the lace, a dress of silken patience and an undeniable grace. The woman who had ordered it had picked the veil and ring, but Thursday came and Friday, and the door forgot to ring. She waited through the month and called the number twice, got only the long silence that precedes uncertain price. She hung the dress in velvet at the back of the long room, between her other finished work in its own private bloom. It was never picked up, and she never asked why, because the dress deserved more than a reason or a goodbye. The seamstress kept the wedding dress and let it just remain, a gown for no occasion and a love without a name. The dress became a kind of presence in the shop she ran, a reminder of the distance between woman and a plan. Young brides would sometimes see it and would ask her what it meant. She'd say some things are beautiful enough without the event. She left the shop to her daughter when her eyes began to go, and the dress was in the inventory as a thing to know. The daughter kept it also, and her daughter after that, a family heirloom that was nobody's, and all of that. It was never picked up, and she never asked why, because the dress deserved more than a reason or a goodbye. The seamstress kept the wedding dress and let it just remain, a gown for no occasion and a love without a name. Hang the dress in velvet and let the story breathe. Some beautiful things only belong to those who leave. She watches from the reference desk the way a detective might, reading the posture of the browsers in the morning light. She knows the ones who are looking for distraction from a wound, and the ones who want a world that's nothing like the one they've found. She picks a book before you ask and puts it on the edge of the desk beside the catalog, as if on purpose ledge. And when you see it you can't say why, but it's the right one, because she read you in the aisle before the browsing's done. She found the book that found you, and that's how it was done. A librarian who matched the person to the perfect one. She knew what you needed before you'd found the words to say, and shelved the world in order of what you'd need today. A man came in once angry with no idea why. She put a novel on the desk and said, just give it a try. He came back in a month and said that book was my own story. She said, I know. She smiled the smile of the unsaid category. She retires now in August, and the library sent flowers, but the books on the shelves remember all her patient hours. The spines still hold the system of her careful, thoughtful hand. A library arranged by who you're gonna be, not where you stand. She found the book that found you, and that's how it was done. A librarian who matched the person to the perfect one. She knew what you needed before you'd found the words to say, and shelved the world in order of what you'd need today. Let someone find the book for you, who knows the shelves and you. The librarian who found you knew exactly what was true. Morning light slides across the window pane, silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath a pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Clean it like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace. Inside the hour lingers in this place. A clock above the mirror marks the day, but nobody is rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed, slow the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Good night to streets of stone and cafe light. Good night to all who linger through the night in old Vienna, where the hours softly flow. The jazz remembers all we used to know. Blue tiles hold a noonday blessing on the walls across the street. Sunlight rolls along the doorway and lies warm beneath my feet. Blue azulejos catch the noon and turn it into peace. I let the room grow tender while the quiet starts to sing. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Coffee writes a silver ribbon in the sunlight by the pane. Old blue tiles remember softly every winter, every rain. Pages turn like little sailboats, drifting through a calmer hour. And Lisbon keeps my heartbeat in the hush of stone and flower. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. There is no hurry in this corner, only velvet, wood and steam. Every chair and every window holds the edge of some old dream. Muted horns and gentle footsteps move like shadows on the floor, while the city hums in sepia just beyond the cafe door. Hear the low bass walk in circles, hear the brushes kiss the snare, hear the windows breathe with harbor wind and candle scented air. Nothing loud and nothing urgent, just a lantern-colored sweep of a vintage song in Lisbon, leading gently to sleep. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. If the day becomes too crowded, let the melody remain. Like a tram bell from a distance, or a soft persistent rain. I will stay with these small comforts, with the cup between my hands, till the lamp glow and the moonlight fold the city into sand. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Stay a little longer, stay until the candle sleeps. Soft piano fading, brush drums like distant rain. Night settles over Lisbon.
After the rain, the Seine reflects the broken city lights, like scattered memories refusing to surrender to the night. You pull your chair and take your place without a single word, but silence from your heart is still the sweetest thing I've heard. The accordion wraps the air in notes of faded gold. I hold the hope I hid away through winters long and cold. And when you look at me with calm and shelter in your eyes, every storm inside my chest begins at last to die. The night moves slowly through the glasses and the prayer, and I do not want to lose the meaning waiting in your stare. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. Outside the window, taxis pass like memories in gold, leaving trails of light across the wet and quiet road.
We speak of life and hidden wounds and where the lost ones roam. And somehow every heavy thing grows light when you are home. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. This old city may hold 1,000 love affairs, but tonight you are the fairest page it bears. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. A Campo de Fiori il pomeriggio si scioglie piano nel caffè. Le ombre allungano le bancarelle. Il cielo fa posto a te. Tra frutta, voci e fazzoletti la città profuma ancora di basilico, di pane, di una giornata che si colora. Poi il mercato piano tace, resta il vetro del bistrò e un pianista con le mani fa del tempo un dopolavoro. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa. Roma qui non fa rumore, sembra quasi una mimosa. Un taccuino mezzo aperto, due lettere da finire, una donna con gli occhiali che non smette di sorridere. Il barista versa piano un liquore color ambra e la luce sul bancone fa più dolce anche la stanza. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa. quando il sole cambia faccia e la piazza si fa blu, resta il suono delle sedie e un ricordo in più. Non c'è fretta di finire, non c'è niente da inseguire, solo questa sera chiara che ci invita a non partire. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa. Roma qui non fa rumore, sembra quasi una mimosa. A Campo de Fiori il pomeriggio si scioglie piano nel caffè, tra i bicchieri e le parole resta il meglio che c'è. A quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtain room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and a sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this mid-19th sea of sophisticated lounge, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees, with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays, with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this: the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe Grace's afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below, but for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face, by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold, in the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there.
Café Brasileira glows at dusk. Poets sit where Pessoa once dreamed. Marble tables, copper fixtures. Nothing here is what it seemed. Waiters move like aging dancers. Every gesture has its grace. Decades folded into moments. Time wears a familiar face. A woman reads by the window, her coffee growing cold and still. The saxophone plays something tender, curling up along the sill. Rain begins against the awning, gentle percussion, soft and deep. Lisbon tells you without warning, this is how the good nights sleep.
shadow used to linger. Jazz found its second home to stay. The music changes walls, remember every song from every day. Let the hours slow to nothing. Let your shoulders find their ease. Café Brasileira holds you like a long forgotten breeze. La la la. La la la. Last cup poured at 11:15. Chairs turned up one by one, but the music stays a little longer, like it knows the night's not done. Walk out slowly to the cobbles, look up at the lamplit lane. Café Brasileira, lights will find you every time you come again.
Letters by the canal, folded in a weathered coat.
Ink remembers what the heart knew
long before it learned to float. Boats are tied like patient stories.
Bridges hold the afternoon.
At the cafe near the railing, everything is softly tuned. Letters by the canal, write me back in amber light. Tell me there are still some corners where the soul can rest tonight, with a cup beside the page, with a saxophone so blue. Letters by the canal make the old world feel brand new. The barista brings another
little saucer, little smile.
All the clocks forget their business,
just to linger for a while.
Maybe peace is not a distance.
Maybe peace is one small room
where the rain can kiss the window
and a quiet tune can bloom.
still some corners
where the soul can rest tonight, with a cup beside the page, with a saxophone so blue, letters by the canal make the old world feel brand new. Her father fixed the radios on the kitchen table each night, tubes and coils and capacitors arranged beneath the light. She'd sit and watch him probe the insides of the BBC and learn to love the hiss that lived between the notes so free. She said the static was her favorite part of any song, the place between the signal where you couldn't stay too long, a kind of music that existed only in the seam between the thing you're looking for and everything you dream. She grew up inside the static between stations, she said, in the place where all the music went when it wasn't being read. The radio repairman's daughter understood the hiss that everything you're waiting for lies somewhere close to this. She became a radio host herself in '59. She'd leave a second of the static in the opening line. The engineers would flag it, but she'd say no, leave it there, because the people who are listening deserve to know it's real air. She played jazz on her program every Friday after 9 and dedicated every song to someone in the line, between the wanting and the having and the hoping and the wait, because the static is the music of the ones arriving late. She grew up inside the static between stations, she said, in the place where all the music went when it wasn't being read. The radio repairman's daughter understood the hiss that everything you're waiting for lies somewhere close to this. Turn the dial past the stations, let the static in. Sometimes the space between the songs is where you must begin. April leans across the window pane, gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this late 1970s European easy jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirls, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its soft and gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now, the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay, let the roses Let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon. Do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold. Keep the coffee warm to hold. In the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. A quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtained room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and the sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this late 1950s lounge jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here. Time arrives and disappears, slow as cream and coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how A tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of Canal light, Café air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind, and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant café, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold in the golden arrogant café, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there.
She came to the classroom at 7 before anyone arrived, and wrote a name on every desk for every child that thrived. She'd studied each one carefully in the first September week, and knew what was inside them that the curriculum would miss. A boy who couldn't read the board but drew like no one's business. A girl who was invisible but kept the whole class's fitness. She made the boy the artist of the quarterly display, and the girl the quiet leader of the Tuesday word of day. She spent her life finding what nobody else could see, the gift inside, the difficult, the talent in the free. The school teacher who knew every student's private star, left every child in 40 years exactly where they are. She said the hardest ones to reach are never really far. They're just waiting for the teacher who believes in who they are. The student who destroys the class is asking to be found by someone patient enough to hear the music in the sound. She taught for 42 years and retired without a fuss, but the name she called on in the morning still remember us. A generation of people in the city and the world who carry something seen in them that was carefully unfurled. She spent her life finding what nobody else could see, the gift inside, the difficult, the talent in the free. The school teacher who knew every student's private star, left every child in 40 years exactly where they are. Find one thing in a person that they haven't found themselves. The school teacher knew the gift is always on the highest shelf. Highest shelf.
There's a porcelain sky above the square, white with a blush of blue somewhere, and on the awning gentle rain writes your name and fades again. The cafe smells of jam and tea, warm linen and old bakery, and every cup the waiter pours feels like a prayer through open doors. I watch the steam rise silver thin, like all the hush the day lives in, and when you turn your eyes to mine, the whole world changes shape and time. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Your gloves lay folded by your plate, the clock was kind enough to wait. A little song from the radio made the room glow low and slow. A bicycle bell, a passing laugh, a child in yellow chasing drafts, and all the cobblestones outside looked polished by the morning tide. There's magic in what does not try, in bread still warm and April light, in little moments people miss, in almost love that feels like this. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Let the world run fast somewhere else, let trains rush south and letters melt. Here in this room of glass and lace, we have enough in one still place. If love begins without a sound, perhaps it blooms more deeply found in quiet looks and weather fair, in things too lovely to declare. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, Just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. The bells recede, the light grows mild, the afternoon turns warm and wild, but in my heart this morning stays porcelain sky and blooming days. There's a porcelain sky above the square, white with a blush of blue somewhere, and on the awning gentle rain writes your name and fades again. The cafe smells of jam and tea, warm linen and old bakery, and every cup the waiter pours feels like a prayer through open doors. I watch the steam rise silver thin, like all the hush the day lives in. And when you turn your eyes to mine, the whole world changes shape and time. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Your gloves lay folded by your plate, the clock was kind. Sera romana, lampioni e vino, un cielo d'ambra sopra il destino, sedie di ferro, bicchieri in fila. La notte arriva e piano sfila tra Trastevere e un vicolo antico. Cammino lento, quasi in silenzio, il sax sospira da una finestra, sembra cercarmi dentro la nebbia, un vecchio orologio trattiene l'ora, la luna ascolta, nessuno implora, e sulla piazza una luce gentile fa di ogni passo qualcosa di sottile. Quando Roma si veste di sera, ogni cuore diventa frontiera, ogni bacio sembra più vero, ogni nota cade leggera. Resta con me fino al mattino, bevi la notte piano vicino, tra il caffè, il jazz e la città c'è una dolce eternità. Una cantante prova un ritornello a voce morbida come velluto, dietro il bancone il ghiaccio tintinna, qualcuno ride, qualcuno si inchina, sui sanpietrini i riflessi d'oro lasciano tracce come un tesoro, e il Tevere scorre senza rumore, portando via il peso e il rumore. E quando Roma si veste di sera, ogni cuore diventa frontiera, ogni bacio cade leggera, resta con me fino al mattino, bevi la notte piano, vicino, tra il caffè, il jazz e la città. C'è una dolce eternità. Non parlare troppo forte, qui la notte sa ascoltare. Ogni tavolo ricorda chi ha saputo aspettare. Se domani sarà lontano, questa strada mentirà, ma il tuo sguardo nel mio vino, forse no, non finirà. Quando Roma si veste di sera, ogni cuore diventa frontiera, ogni bacio sembra più vero, ogni nota cade leggera, resta con me fino al mattino, bevi la notte piano, vicino, tra il caffè, il jazz e la città. C'è una dolce eternità. Sera romana, lampioni e vino, ti porto a casa dentro un motivo, tra il fumo lieve e il cielo blu. Roma, stanotte canta di più.
He traveled to the places where the noise of living stopped, where you could hear your heartbeat and your footsteps as they dropped. He made his maps on vellum with the contour lines of hush, the depth of silence measured like a cartographic rush. A valley in the mountains between November and the snow, a library reading room at 6 before the lights go low, a hospital corridor at 4 in the morning's deep. He charted them with reverence, and he mapped them into keep. He charted the places where sound stopped on his particular map, the geography of silence, with each valley on the lap. The map maker who only made maps of silence found this true, that where sound stops completely is where you start to come through. He gave a map to someone once who said they couldn't sleep. Follow it, he said, to the third contour from the deep. She went there in the autumn, to the valley on the page, and slept for the first time in years inside the quiet stage. His maps are in the library, filed under the unusual, between geography and music and the barely residual. People check them out and take them to the places that they mark, and stand inside the silence with their eyes closed in the dark. He charted the places where sound stopped on his particular map. The geography of silence, with each valley on the lap. The map maker who only made maps of silence found this true, that where sound stops completely is where you start to come through. Find the silence on the map and stand inside its ground. The map maker knew silence is the oldest kind of sound.
Springlight on the terrace, white chairs under trees, a quiet little corner where the whole world breathes. The waiter ties the awning back, the street begins to shine, and somewhere in the gentle hour your footsteps enter mine. A newspaper arose, a breeze that barely shows, and all the little morning things grow softer as you come. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. You sit where sun can find you, half shadow, half in gold, the softest kind of beauty the old town ever told. A trumpet on the radio leans low against the air, and I forget the world beyond the shape of you right there. No need to hurry through this pale and pretty blue, for some of life's most faithful joys arrive in quiet hue. Springlight on the terrace, rouge and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. There will be louder days than this, more dazzling scenes and careless bliss, but none may ever hold the art of how this stillness touched the heart. A terrace cup and city square, a little blossom in your hair, a guitar string, a trumpet sigh, and one fine spring beneath the sky. silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream, springlight on the terrace. Take your time with me, let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. And when the day turns warm and free, a piece of it stays here with me, in silver green, in cup and tree, in springlight on the terrace. I write this letter by the candle's flame. The jazz is low, I'm whispering your name. The paper takes the ink so willingly, the way the room accepts the melody. Each word I write is measured by a note. Each note I hear is something you once wrote. Into my life, the way a letter lands, with everything that passes through my hands. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. A letter written in the amber glow, to all the music only we would know. And every sentence swings along the page, like a well-loved song from some forgotten age. I tell you of the cafe we once knew, where the piano played the whole evening through, where coffee cups were warm against our palms, and jazz was like a set of golden songs. I tell you how the music still remains in every room I enter when it rains. The same old songs we heard in better days now fill these quiet rooms with vintage haze. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. Kind of song, a way to say that we're like every night we spent where we were free. I fold the letter and I set it down and let the jazz play through this quiet town. Whatever happens, the music stays inside the letter for the rest of my days. The candle flickers and I sign my name, and everything around me stays the same. The jazz plays on beneath a silent moon. I've written what I meant to write, and soon the morning will arrive and take it where the letters go into the fragrant air. But for tonight, the candlelight and jazz were everything this evening truly has. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to everything the music ever was. The shutters bloom in painted blue. The street wakes up in shades of dew. And by the water door once more, the morning lays its silk on shore. There's a postcard by your plate with a stamp worn down by fate. Little corners bent and pale, like a half-remembered tale. The waiter hums a lazy tune, silver spoons against the spoon, and the old canal begins to shine as church bells gather into time. Steam curls softly through the air like a secret light as prayer. And the city, half awake, leans beside the coffee break. Leave me postcards by the water door, little pieces of the days before. Write my name in morning blue on the streets that led me back to you. While the jazz rolls slow and low, and the patient river starts to glow, leave me postcards by the water door, so I can love this hour a little more. Bicycles along the quay pass like lines of poetry. Someone laughs beyond the pain, and the sun comes through again. You adjust your velvet glove like a gesture taught by love. Nothing hurried, nothing loud, just two hearts beneath a waking cloud. In the clink of every cup, there's a dream still filling up. In the butter, in the bread, in the golden things unsaid. Leave me postcards by the water door. Little pieces of the days before. Write my name in morning blue on the streets that led me back to you. While the jazz rolls slow and low, and the patient river starts to glow, leave me postcards by the water door, so I can love this hour a little more. If the years should drift away like cafe smoke in silver gray, I will keep this tender scene pressed inside my memory. Your reflection in the glass, a smiling tram about to pass, and lion dressed in Sunday light, turning every stone to bright. Now the flowers on the sill hold the room in amber still, and the radio from near the bar sounds like someone's distant star. I could stay till noon is high, watching swallows seam the sky, for all the world feels kind and true in this bright old hour with you. Leave me postcards by the water door, little pieces of the days before. Keep this springtime folded neat like soft footsteps on a cobbled street. Let the jazz roll slow and low, let the narrow river keep its glow. Leave me postcards by the water door, so I can find this morning evermore. One more look, one gentle smile, let the clock forget a while, and the postcard by your hand turns the cafe into land.
He comes in at 6 when the building's still sleeping in the dark, and he knows every corner and the water stain and mark. He's been the janitor for 30 years of this one place, and knows its architecture better than the architect's face. He found a secret staircase in the year of 62 behind the boiler room, and all the pipes of something new. He keeps it to himself, except for children on the tours, because some buildings have a private life behind their floors. He knew every corner better than the architects did, he said. because architects imagine and a janitor works every day. The janitor who loved the building, he cleaned, understood the art, that knowing something intimately means taking it to heart. He fixed a dripping pipe one night at 3 without a word that would have taken weeks for maintenance to be heard. He said the building talks to me, and when it makes that sound, it means it needs attention, and I'm already around. When they renovated in the 70s, he walked each floor and showed the contractors where every hidden thing was stored. They offered him a hard hat and a seat inside the plan, because nobody knew the building like the janitor man. He knew every corner better than the architects did, he said, because architects imagine and a janitor works every day. The janitor who loved the building, he cleaned, understood the art, that knowing something intimately means taking it to heart. Love the place you tend with all the care a building's earned. The janitor who loved his building left the place well learned.
Luna sui tavoli, argento nei bicchieri. Roma trattiene il fiato tra notti e desideri. La terrazza guarda i tetti, i campanili e i fili stesi. Una brezza passa piano tra discorsi appena accesi. Tu sorridi senza fretta, con la giacca sulle spalle, e la città sotto di noi sembra fatta per restare. Luna sopra Trastevere, accendi piano il mio caffè, fammi restare in questa musica finché la notte vuole me. Luna sopra Trastevere, sospesa come una bugia, ma bella come certe cose che fanno casa all'anima mia. C'è una chitarra lontanissima, forse in fondo al vicolo, e il contrabbasso nel locale fa il tempo più morbido. Le finestre sono stelle, le persiane mezze chiuse, e ogni strada ha mani antiche che ci tengono confuse. Luna sopra Trastevere, cercare una ragione, non cercare verità. A quest'ora basta poco per sentire la città. Un sorso lento, due parole, un silenzio che sa stare, e questa luna sulle sedie che ci insegna a respirare. Luna sopra Trastevere, accendi piano il mio caffè, fammi restare in questa musica finché la notte vuole me. Luna sopra Trastevere, sospesa come una bugia, ma bella come certe cose che fanno casa all'anima mia. Luna sui tavoli, argento nei bicchieri. Roma ci tiene stretti tra notti e desideri.
They say the old stone bridge has been here since before the town, and every generation brings its weight of up and down. Soldiers leaving lovers, leaving people, leaving places, and the bridge holds all the weight of all those in between spaces. A woman stood upon it in the winter '52 and watched the river carry something brown and cold and new. A man beside her tipped his hat and didn't ask a thing, just stood there with the weight of it until she found her spring. The bridge that heard 1,000 goodbyes held them all with grace. A structure made of stone and time, and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs is something firm to stand. The engineer who built it said he built it wide on purpose, because a bridge should have enough room for what lives beneath the surface, for people who need walking room and people who need rail and people who need somewhere firm when everything is frail. They renovated it in '60 and put lights along the side, and people came from further just to cross it at the tide. But the bridge remembers all the versions of the years before, when it was just stone and rain and what the people bore. The bridge that heard 1,000 goodbyes held them all with grace. A structure made of stone and time, and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs is something firm to stand. Cross the bridge at evening, when the lights come up the stone, because some structures hold you better than you'd hold alone. October 1950, and the sky was the wrong kind. The harbor master wrote it in the log with his full mind. Wind out of the northeast, and the barometric low, and 17 boats still in the water, with nowhere to go. He called each captain personally on the harbor line, told them what the instruments were saying about the time. 3 came in by afternoon, and 2 said they'd be fine, and 12 went quiet on the radio somewhere past the 9. He wrote down everything he couldn't stop in the ledger bound, every name and every vessel and each desperate sound. The harbor master's log in the year of the great storm was the only honest record of the night that lost its form. He sat at the radio through the entire night alone, and heard the ones who checked in and the ones who didn't phone. By morning when the Coast Guard went, he had the numbers right. He gave them every detail of the terrible Friday night. The log still sits behind the glass in the maritime hall, open to the page where October held its fall. Visitors lean in to read the entries small and thin, the careful handwriting of a man who stayed within. He wrote down everything he couldn't stop in the ledger bound, every name and every vessel and each desperate sound. The harbor master's log in the year of the great storm was the only honest record of the night that lost its form. Write down everything you witness with the hand that holds the pen. The harbor master knew the record outlasts mortal man. The canal reflects the lanterns in a row. Amsterdam at dusk with nowhere else to go. The bridges arch like eyebrows over streams, and jazz drifts out from cafes full of dreams. I find the corner coffee house I know, with its steamed up windows and its amber glow. The vibraphone rings softly in the back, and I hang my coat upon the wooden rack. Amsterdam evening soft and gold, jazz and water, stories told. A city built on canals and song. In this cafe is where I belong. Amsterdam evening cool and still, music drifting from the windowsill. Let the jazz play through the night. Everything in Amsterdam is right. A fisherman is done with all his work and stops inside to listen in the dark. He drinks his coffee slowly with both hands and lets the trumpet take him to far lands. The pianist plays a chord that sounds like rain falling gently on the Dutch terrain. The bassist walks a line that feels like home, no matter where across this earth you roam. Amsterdam evening soft and gold, jazz and water, stories told. A city built on canals and song. In this cafe is where I belong. The bicycle bells are quiet now. The birds have found their branches, taking vows of silence for the evening's jazz to reign over every cobblestone and Amsterdam lane. Let the vibraphone ring out. That's what Amsterdam is all about. A gentle city, water deep, a melody to help you sleep. The hour grows late, the cafe fills with more. The kind of people music's always for. A student with a sketchbook draws the band. An old man taps the music with his hand. I watch the Canal shimmer through the glass and think of all the evenings that have passed in the same coffee house through all the years, and all the music floating to our ears. Amsterdam evening soft and low, nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the jazz and the canal below. Amsterdam, letting the music flow. say the fire started in the kitchen after close, when the saxophone player was packing up his clothes. The flames found the piano first, the way that fire does. Then everything that made the Roseland what it was, the records on the shelf above the bar, when one by one, each title a small biography of someone's favorite run. Coltrane and Bill Evans and a lady singing blues. The fire took them all like it was taking something true. The music played one extra night inside the fire, they say. The records cracked and sang themselves before they burned away. The jazz club that burned down in '58 still plays in the memory of everyone who sat inside its haze. A trumpet player on the street outside said he could hear a song he'd never played before, but somehow held most dear. The fire department said it was the wooden beams at night, but the musicians knew a different story in the light. They built a parking lot upon the lot where it once stood, as if the only answer for a room is something good. But on the 1st of every January, someone leaves a flower pressed against the asphalt in the cold and quiet hour. The music played one extra night inside the fire, they say. The records cracked and sang themselves before they burned away. The jazz club that burned down in '58 still plays in the memory of everyone who sat inside its haze. Leave the flower on the asphalt, let the memory burn right. Some jazz clubs live forever in the ash and in the light. Down in VESTERBRO, where the working class once lived, now the galleries and coffee shops have everything to give to the artists and the writers and the ones who stay up late in the neighborhood that reinvented itself without debate. The meatpacking district now has music after dark, and the jazz is rough around the edges in the most artistic part, where the brick walls hold the decades and the neon's been replaced with the amber light of something slower, something better placed. VESTERBRO slow burn, morning coming the neighborhood that knows itself for everything it was. Play me something honest, play it raw and let it ache. VESTERBRO, slow burn, this city doesn't break. The jazz in VESTERBRO has edges that the center doesn't own. It knows about the cold outside, the warmth of being home. It knows about the distance between what we have and want. And the saxophone tonight plays something flinty and gaunt. But underneath the edge of it, there's warmth that doesn't quit, like the jazz itself that always finds the light inside the grit. And the people in this neighborhood have learned the hardest way that VESTERBRO, slow burn is the only honest way to say VESTERBRO, slow burn. Morning coming like it always does, the neighborhood that knows itself for everything it was. Play me something honest, play it raw and let it ache. VESTERBRO, slow burn, this city doesn't break. This letter by the candle's flame. The jazz is low, I'm whispering your name. The paper takes the ink so willingly, the way the room accepts the melody. Each word I write is measured by a note. Each note I hear is something